apartment, and this time we will make German food. In case you're wondering why German food, Germany is actually my second home. My family are there, and we moved there when I was a teenager, so I basically grew up there. We're gonna cook one of my favorite food in Germany. The name is Schnitzel. In German we say mein Lieblingsessen ist Schnitzel und Spätzle. Schnitzel is basically a meat cutlet, and Spätzle is a German noodle pasta. And I'm going to tell you step by step how to make this. It's very easy. Don't afraid of the name because the name is really what? I'm using chicken breast fillet. You can use turkey cutlet or veal cutlet. The German use pork cutlet. I am more to chicken because it's leaner to me, so I'm using chicken breast. And the next ingredients that we also need is the mushrooms. This is German egg noodles. You can find it in most big grocery stores. And the next ingredients that we need is the breadcrumbs. And we also need the half and half for the cream sauce. This is what's make it creamy. In Germany they use the cream, like the whipping cream. And the next one we need also chicken broth. This is also for the sauce. And for the side dish, other than the Spätzle, I am going to use Brussels sprouts. This we're just going to saute it, very simple. And I also need lemon. This we're going to squeeze it on top of the schnitzel when it's ready to eat. The other ingredients that we also need, I don't put in a basket because it doesn't fit, is the all-purpose flour. We need this for the breading purposes. The egg. This is for breading. You don't need a lot of it. If you're making 3 schnitzel, you only need 2 eggs. Okay. So that's all the ingredients, and now we're gonna start cooking it. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to do is making the Spätzle. So basically you just put it in boiling water for 20-25 minutes, and in the meantime we're gonna start making the chicken cutlet. So what we're going to do is, chicken breast is pretty thick, so you want to make it thin. That's what schnitzel is. It's cutlet, so it's thin. Okay, it's kind of like, you know, country fried steak when they use the steak and then they pound it. It's the same thing, pretty much. You know, the basic. So I'm going to go ahead, like, put it in, slice it in the middle to make it more thinner before I pound it. So you want to do like this and make the breast like this. Okay. So I'm going to do, just put in a plastic cling wrap. This is for just clean purposes. So you want to pound it thin, just a bit easy. And in the meantime, we're going to prep the chicken, making it as a cutlet. Pound it thin, ready to bread. As we can see here, the Spätzle is halfway cooked, and it looks like it's you know, fatter. Fatter in size, like looks bigger in size, but plumper in size. And in the meantime, we're going to bread the chicken. Going to the eggs first, and then the flour, and then breadcrumbs. That's it. That's your breading. So our Spätzle, it's done. I'm gonna put like 1 tablespoon of butter. Just put it in the middle, and it will melt itself. So I put peanut oil in a pan. We're gonna start frying the chicken. Just have it high heat. Oh, that's great. While we're waiting for the chicken to be fried, I am going to prep my Brussels sprouts. Basically, I just cut the end of it and cut it into half. That's it. This is a very simple saute. Saute the garlic until you can smell the garlic, essence of garlic coming out from it. Put the Brussels sprouts on a pan. Careful, don't splash yourself. Saute it together with the garlic, olive oil, and butter. My alcohol tonight, I'm using sake. I'm gonna make a little bit some of Asian flavor in this. It's not traditional German, but they use white wine for this. But hey, I like sake. I'll drink sake. I have sake right now, so might as well just use it. Put a little bit soy sauce on it. Just a little bit. You just leave it until it's cooked. You cook it however you like, how soft you like it. If you like it softer, you cook it a little bit longer. Let it simmer. A little bit of lemon juice on there. I'll put a little bit, just a little bit, like 2 tablespoons maybe of water, just to help it cook. And you just leave it. So our chicken from one side is pretty much done. Look how gorgeous it is. Right here, the Brussels sprouts looking good. It's cooked already. I turned the heat off and just let it simmer. You see, like it still has a little bit of the juice, but that's good. It'll make it not so dry. This is portobello mushroom. Baby portobello mushroom, sorry. You can use any kind of mushroom you like. I chose portobello because I like it. You want to slice the mushroom, not so thick, but not so thin either. I love mushrooms, so I want the texture. So now I'm making the sauce. First, butter. Good chunk of butter. As you can see, the butter is starting to melt, and we want to put the mushrooms. You want to have this on medium heat, not too high, because you don't want to burn the mushroom or burn the butter because it won't taste good. In here, I'm gonna spread some flour, all-purpose flour. This is for thickening agent. And you want to cook that for about maybe 1 minute until the flour is cooked and it's not going to taste like flour really. So you want to salt and pepper season the mushrooms. I add some onion powder. So it will look like it's covered, the mushroom covered by flour, but it will let loose when you put your liquid. This is a whole chicken broth. You can put maybe like half of it. And some half and half, about half cup. And let it simmer and thicken. You can use any white wine, just like I said. I'm still using my sake because I'm using my sake for the side dish. So I'm using this too for here. About 2-3 tablespoons. You don't want to use red wine for this either because you're going to ruin the color. You want to use white wine. So here we see it's thick already, and that's when your sauce is done. You want to taste it first for salt and pepper. That's good. We want to put just a little bit of salt. That's it. Now we're going to start to plate our schnitzel with spätzle and a side of Brussels sprout. Wow, that's right. So here's your Jager Schintzel with spätzle and Brussels sprouts on the side. Good enough.